I'm delighted to say we are joined now
Pardon
by
me.
Dillian Whyte and Richard.
Welcome to
Riakporhe.
Boxing
Very good
Logics
afternoon
United.
to you both, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. Now, Dillian, I'll start with you. 2019, a tough old year for you, but it must have been so pleasing to end on a positive note with that win over Marisvak.
Yeah, it is up and down year. Won the WBC World Championship also, as well as ups and downs, and then had a long layoff, and then beat Marisvak, is a very, very experienced campaigner. Obviously, I wasn't the best place physically and mentally, but I got the job done. And obviously it showed that even though I was 2 stones overweight,
Look at that belly!
I still driving like desire, and then won.
Oh my God! Y'all seen the belly on Dillian Whyte fighting this guy? Richard Riakporhe? Did you see? Dillian Whyte looked pregnant. What the fuck?
9 out of 10 rounds.
Yeah, it was a good performance.
Yeah, it was an aggressive one, but
but I suppose
it was a good performance.
There was just a sense of relief to
Dillian got titties
to win it. Just tell us a little bit about what it was like, because we know it was a tough old year, and there's a lot of talk, isn't there, about mental well-being and mental health.
No,
Situation like that, how difficult.
you're on the top of the world, you get knocked off because of some nonsense, but it's hard. But I'm a very, very mentally and physically tough person. Even though I'm like that by nature, it was so difficult, very difficult. But I had a lot of good people around me who helped me, and I had a lot of people believing in me, and and they helped me to get through it. And then obviously I used the gym as a bit of a distraction, and my dogs as well, and kids and stuff, So yeah.
What dogs have you got?
I got 3 dogs, 3 mastiffs. I got 3 big dogs, yeah.
And they're pretty loyal dogs, right?
Yeah, of course. I love.
Did Dillian Whyte say I'm not that tough, mentally tough by nature? That's pretty much what he said, but he also said that his dogs, meaning his partners and dogs, literally canines, all that combined helped get him through the struggle that he did and that he had to go through in 2019. So salute to you. Oh shit. Did I say salute? Piece of pugilism to you, Dillian.
Dogs
No
for
messing
people.
with that. Yeah.
I love dogs for people,
Well, sadly, you haven't brought them in with you, but you have brought in some other props for us, some Christmas presents. I mean, you've got there Deontay Wilder's WBC belt, sort of identical replica of. So this is to.
It's the same. They just made 2 of them. It's the same.
The WBC has Dillian Whyte has the exact same belt as Deontay Wilder. He says the exact same. It's a replica. So what's so prestigious about it? Let's proceed.
So it's the same belt.
Right, okay.
It doesn't make 2 of them.
Why do they make 2? Why do they? I thought it was only just
they
one.
know I should write for the WBC.
Right, okay. Okay, this is the thing, isn't it? That you are the mandatory
They
champ.
made 2 because Dillian Whyte says they know he's rightfully the WBC champion of the world. Dillian, you deserve your shot without a freaking doubt. And I can't wait till it happens. I can't wait to see that fight. Dillian Whyte or Deontay Wilder versus Dillian Whyte. I answered Deontay Wilder, but Dillian Whyte has a left hook chance. That's for sure.
Sure. But where are we at in terms of a world title fight being lined up, Dillian?
Deontay Wilder still being a coward and still running as usual. I've been #1 challenger for 800 days, and I'm still #1 challenger. And so I fought more top 15 and top 10 opponent than he'd done as a champion.
True.
Obviously, decent in, he's a good champion. He's got punch powers, which you just see there. But Luis Ortiz is 1,000,000 years old.
Well, look,
Luis Ortiz is fossil fuel. Luis Ortiz is damn near fossil fuel in 2020. He ain't lying about that shit.
He's we can see what he can do, but let's bring in Richard now then, and Richard, you're being managed by Dillian at the moment, and how important is it to have that kind of guidance for you, to have someone like Dillian who's been there and done it at this stage in your career, and just tell us how valuable that's been.
I think it's so important. Like I count myself as a very blessed individual to have somebody in the boxing industry, and that's also competing at the highest level, to be able to give me the advice that that will do me greatly, jumping in the ring. I've seen him. I've been in the back room with him when he's preparing for his fights, headlining shows on Sky Paper.
I'm sorry, Richard Riakporhe is the man that Dillian Whyte manages, the fighter that Dillian Whyte manages, not the news journalist, commentator, who, whatever. My apologies.
So it's kind of prepared me for what's to come in the future. So when I had my fight.
My question is, if Dillian Whyte, how much time did Dillian Whyte have to train and prepare for the major fights that he may have coming up, if he's also double shifting with managing? Okay? Being a fighter and a manager must be taxing and time consuming. The manager part as well. So if Dillian Whyte is managing a young up and coming fighter, which is a wonderful thing to give and share your experience with the upcoming fighters, which he also will benefit from, and also helps the young fighter get recognition, get a more open pathway to success, because he's affiliated with somebody who's already gained amount of success. Again, how much time does that take from Dillian Whyte from training and preparing? I don't think Dillian Whyte has been overweight purely because of the stipulations that was put on him by WBC, UCAD, and all that BS, which I 300% believe was BS. But managing and doing all this stuff and promoting yourself and all that takes away from a fighter's ability to master his craft, be prepared and in shape for their bouts coming up. And that's my only thing with that. So Dillian Whyte may have got out of shape because Dillian Whyte could be out of shape because he's multitasking too much. And you know what I mean? I think it's a pros and cons to that. And it takes a very, very, very dedicated individual to be able to accomplish both. My apologies. Let's proceed.
On the 19th of December for the British title, it's like I already knew what to expect. I knew how it was going to be. I knew about how the referees and everybody would come to the ring and give me some instructions and just the basic kind of,
Well, so this is the fight itself. I mean, tell us a little bit about it, because it is one of the titles you've brought in.
Yeah.
But you took a little bit of damage to your hand, didn't you? So tell us about that.
I did took a little bit of damage, just damaged some dislocated metacarpals and listen, I want to show Jack Massey a lot of respect. I don't really like to bring up, these injuries, because at the end of the day, boxing is boxing. It comes with a package. You're gonna get injured and stuff, and you just have to continue fighting on and move on.
Real spill.
Dillian, from your perspective, it's not often you see someone who's in the height of their career taking someone under their arm and looking after them. How important is it for you to be guiding someone like Richard at this stage?
It is very important, because when I was coming up, I helped a lot of people out, training and sparring, preparing for a big fight. No one helped me, and I was when I was coming, I see all these guys. They was helping me prepare for fight. I was in the gym. There was good fighters, but no one wasn't giving them the break. You know, so I said to myself, you know what? I want to be different from these guys. I want to, because a lot of guys are scared to be the attention and this and them. I'm not like that. You know, I want to help these guys. I want to give these guys opportunity. You know, and every time I fought, I put my own fighters on the undercards as well. I manage him. I have a few other guys. I have Richard, Alan Babbage, Fabio Wardley, Pesta, Chris Congo. There's a few more guys. So I wanted to give them an opportunity for them to take part in the big shows as well and get the experience that Richard say. For his last fight was a main event, but because he'd been fighting on my undercards and been to the press conference with me, been in camp sparring, it prepped him and built him, so he was well ahead of where he should have been. You know, considering him out fighting.
It's great to have that stable, isn't it?
Yes.
All those positive influences all working together. We're a little bit short on time. We've got about 30 seconds left in him, but we've got Wilder Fury in February. We've got Anthony Joshua, who's got his belts back as well. So what is your take on 2020, the year ahead? Just tell us very briefly what you expect to see.
Firstly, I want to fight 3 times this year. You know, pending injuries. But I think this year's going to be a good year. Unfortunately, we're not going to see an undisputed fight this year, which is a bit of a shame. And at least we got Wilder Fury rematch. So let's see how it goes, and let's see what Joshua does next. You know, but I'm up for fighting all of them. I've been trying to fight all of them. My name's been mixed with all of them.
Well, hopefully we get pen on paper fairly soon. It's an absolute pleasure to speak to you both. Thank you so much, Dillian. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great to see you both.
Peace out to Dillian Whyte. It's a wonderful thing to try to help the ones coming under you in the sense of helping them open up the pathways, as I said earlier, spreading down your tutelage, sharing your tutelage with them, giving them your tutelage, sharing your knowledge, your experience, and everything. That's an awesome thing. I really, really, really like Dillian Whyte as a person. I just want him to be in the best shape possible and make sure he's prepared for the toughest test in his career. Okay? Salute to Dillian Whyte. Salute to Riakporhe. And hey, Dillian Whyte, you're a good man. Okay? Just get your motherfucking ass in shape.